Well, hello everybody, Moonlight Trains here. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the older videos that I have uploaded. And this video is going to be pretty interesting, so hopefully you all enjoy. I'm starring at oldest. I made a lot of my older and cringier videos unlisted, but we're to see if we can uncover, we'll see if maybe I forgot to unlist some. But without further ado, let's get into it. So over here we have the Minecraft, or at least part 2, part 3, and part 4. I must have unlisted part 1, but I'm pretty sure part 1 was quite literally just an overexposed recording of the freaking TV. Part 2 was me and my brother. Part 3 was me and my brother. Part 4 was just me. Watch Dogs Legion, that used to be a fun game. After like a couple months, I stopped playing it and never played it since. So the last time I played Watch Dogs Legion was 4 years ago. Car Crashers 2 also used to be pretty nostalgic. It's still pretty nostalgic to me. I used to have a lot of I used to play this game a lot. I mean, I still occasionally visit it to see what it looks like, but Car Crashers 2 just doesn't look the same as it used to. Train chasing. I used to do train chasing in Joliet. I used to talk in a lot of my videos back then, and I was very squeaky compared to how I am now with a deep voice. This is the first video taken through my telescope. Possibly one of my only videos that are still not unlisted. I also have a streak of uploading the emergency alert system tests. And obviously, I used to also record a lot of driving videos from like here to Belleville or from here to Kingston. Or I tried to once and it killed off the battery, so I couldn't even upload it because the video got corrupted. We have a lot of Roblox 12 years ago. I actually remember making this video. It's super laggy, I'm pretty sure. Let's actually review this. Because that's pretty laggy, okay. But yeah, a lot of these videos, we have like Minecraft. I never actually knew I could do this series until like recently, because I didn't know I made a part 5 or part 6. After part 6, there was nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I made a small series of Minecraft Tornado. It sucks, by the way. Don't watch it. And back then I used to have a lot of mood to like put at least something inside my video thumbnails, like use a free editing program. I think it was what's it called? It's not Cladio, it's something else. I don't remember the actual name of it. Used to edit it to make my thumbnails pop out. We used to chase trains a lot more often. Now we don't. I mean, if we do, we drive to Belleville and then catch it a second time just leaving the train station. I mean, we're not going to chase it all the way to frickin' Trenton, because that's just a lot of gas gone. Yeah, this is the first Heritage unit that I caught, 3069, a couple years ago, 3 years ago to be exact. I used to screen record videos and post them on my channel, because, I mean, I still respect the original owner because they got more views than me. I never made this video unlisted only because it has it only has 8,300 views, and if I make it private, it'll like destroy half of my freaking 328,538 views. So yeah, there you go. Okay, I am back. We have switched recorders. The recorder I was originally using, aka Stiptual, failed on me, and I couldn't continue the last video. So, the first Heritage unit I got was Sied 3069. After that, I started rail fanning in real life a lot more often. Like, almost eveningly. Nightly. So you can see all sorts of rail fanning videos here. And it's like nightly too. Let's see, rail fanning Belleville times 2. Yeah, like 3 years ago, this channel was nothing but trains. Maybe thunderstorms too, but this is like my first thunderstorm video. Oh yeah, I caught a cool 306 which had military tankers on it. I caught a 132, I think it was, or 142. Wait, it's 3 years. Yeah, this would be a 132. And this wasn't actually a tornado. I used to over exaggerate a lot. This was a downburst, EF0 apparently. It hit Belleville and the damage was really bad, but otherwise everybody recovered within a couple weeks. So if it was a tornado or something like EF1, EF2, it would have been a lot worse. And there's a possibility some still may have not recovered 3 years later. In fact, after the downburst passed, I actually spotted some cool looking mammotus clouds. As you guys can see there, that's a lot of mammotus clouds, so that tells you how severe that storm was. By the time that happened, I'd already got the tornado warning for Kingston, which is about 40 kilometers east of me. And that was only about 10 minutes after the storm passed, so that tells you how quick that thing was moving. That thing was flying across eastern Ontario. Mind you, it was in Quebec within like an hour and a half. It was almost like a derecho. Used to do a couple garbage truck videos. I actually only did one, but it showed the local garbage truck. There's not much special about it. It's white. That's actually one of their old garbage trucks. It actually broke down a couple years ago. Probably that summer later that summer. They got a new garbage truck, and that one also broke down earlier this year, and now they have another batch of new garbage trucks, which are still functional. They have 2 of them. I assume the second one's a backup. Maybe. Unless if they're actually running 2 garbage trucks in the area. But yeah, evening rail fanning. I used to catch 148 on Saturday evenings. Or Sundays. Sometimes Sundays, too. My mom sometimes would catch heritage units for me. And like cool CNs and record random ones and post them to me. And then I'd upload them onto my... Excuse me. I'd upload them onto the channel. I used to catch... yeah, this is my second heritage unit. 3008. And I've actually caught a couple races before. This is 148, I think, leaving first, and then 122 with 3154 sitting right beside it. And, yeah, 2 Vias on 1 garbage truck. So this is the second garbage truck video. Pretty sure I caught a fire truck inside this video. I could be wrong, though. Where's the garbage truck? There's the Via. Okay, there's a second Via. I'm pretty sure I also caught some fire trucks in this video. I could be wrong, but I think I did. Yeah, there's the garbage truck. So yeah, it's a yellow garbage truck, so it must be inside this video. I remember catching fire trucks in a video. I don't remember which video it was, though. I only remember it was a video. Jeez, I could have done better recording this. And after that, oh bro, I was pissed. This 132, if I recall correctly, had a CP AC44 dual flags leading. It had a BNSF trailing second, a Norfolk Southern as a mid DPU, and another AC44 rear DPU. Guess what? The only locomotive I saw was the rear DPU, which was 8636. Go figure. And then somehow, a couple of days later, I caught a CWR, which was actually in Kingston 45 minutes before. I actually did not really expect them to They looked tied down because me and my mom walked up and they were fully dimmed. There was nobody in the cab. Not even 10 minutes later, I hear a bell. Hey, is there a Via coming? And then I hear the GE rumble and then the clunk. That means they're starting moving. I was like, oh, that's the CWR. So, and then we had ourselves the GECX. I got my first. I'm pretty sure this is my first GECX that day in my rail fanning career. I've been rail fanning for 6 years, mind you, and I haven't seen a GECX until 3 years ago. So I was 3 years being GECX-less, and I got a couple of PRLX units. I'm pretty sure these units were inbound to NBSR, at least the CSX ones. I'm not sure where the NS ones went to. I would also assume NBSR or some other leaser company out east. But last I heard, I'm pretty sure the Norfolk Southern ones are out in North Bay now doing some crap with the Ontario Northland. So either they got sent east and then back west, or they got sent east to the NBSR, and then the NBSR was like, nope, and then they sent them back west. I'm pretty sure NBSR also doesn't have the CSX Jeeps anymore. I think Ontario Northland also has those. I could be wrong, though. But I have heard of the both CSX and NS units going kind of back west recently over the past couple years. So, pretty interesting to hear. Shockingly, action. Not really. I mean, it's not very common to see 2 CPs within an hour, but it's happened before. I've seen it happen before. I've once seen 6 CPs right behind each other, and you guys will eventually see that coming in a couple years, technically, because I'm in 2 years ago, and that was 11 months ago when it happened, so I only caught the mid DPU of this manifest. This was when my brother was teaching himself how to drive. This is the first video that I recorded actually standing on the platform. I had ear protection, so I was completely fine. I could actually stand up on the platform without my ears getting blasted out by a freaking Via F40 horn, which is absolutely deafening and shakes your eardrums to the point where there's nothing left of them. And I'm pretty sure this was a 112. It had double DPUs, you could see. Solo leader GEVO. The video quality is absolutely horrible, but you know what? You see, it's all actually, no, it's grain cars in the front. There's the intermodal. Okay. So you have intermodal. And you can see we have the first, I don't know if I'll be able to find, yeah, see, there's the first DPU, I think. Yeah, see, there's the first DPU, and we go about here, I think it is. Just about here, and then there's a second mid DPU. I couldn't really find the numbers of the locomotives, because, you know, it was kind of dark. But there's a second mid DPU somewhere around here. I can't seem to find it though. I think it was here. No. Where the hell is it? Oh no. There is a second DPU on that train anyways. I'm pretty sure the first DPU is the normal ES44. The second one was an AC44 if I recall correctly. This was a 230. This was a 132 for Norfolk Southern -9, I think, trailing second. This is what I believed was 118, but I don't really know about that because I'm pretty sure it was all intermodal. Yeah, this was all intermodal. And I think Mr. Dennis over here, I think, was right. I'm pretty positive this was 132. But yeah, I was kind of against it and was like, it could be 118. I mean, I caught 132, and you could see it clearly has bare tables. You could see over here, because you could see it's almost the exact same. You could see the bare tables. Hey, let's go take a look at 118. Hey, look at that. What's this? Oh, it's bare tables. So go figure. Go figure. It's 306 and November 2nd, 2022. This is when I actually started adding dates to my titles. Eventually, I got too lazy and stopped adding dates. And I'm still lazy as of today, and all I do is just note and then the and then the train code, so CP. So say yesterday's title, Shiny Jivo, or no, Shiny Jivo, or something like that. CPKC 114 CP something 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 East. But yeah, that was 306 with the new AC44 leading. We believe this is 122. I also agree because, you know, Dennis also agrees. Because based off by the speed, 122 generally always goes fast. And you can see Autorax. Well, there's no Autorax. Oh, there it is. Yeah, here's the Autorax. Yeah, this is 122. I don't get why they were carrying 148 containers, though. Here's 271. Here is 874 with 3115. This is my third heritage unit, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is my third heritage unit. This video is very underrated. I haven't watched it in probably 2 years at least. And, yeah, I mean, it's not bad quality when it's muted, but, like, when you have it unmuted, I'm probably squeaking, being like, oh my god, it's 3115. Okay, so over here we got ourselves 40B. And, this is the delivery of the holiday train. Originates from Calgary. They had to add on the 9784 in Toronto because apparently in Winnipeg it came in and the ecos, both ecos were having issues. Winnipeg decided, hey, we'll just get use on the east. It was fine until Toronto when the ecos died and they would not start back up. They would not start back up. So they just added the AC44. We're like, hey, let's send it east. And yeah, that's how it happened. So 22, 46, and 49 were both dead when they passed me. I'm not sure. They could have been making noise because they could have been on isolator or something. Yeah, no, they were fully dead. They were fully dead. It's like, yeah, they were both still dead. But for the holiday train, they must have fixed them because they were making noise. Here's a good 132, AC44 duo. I actually got a tripod around this time, I think. It was around one of these times where I got a tripod and I actually went tracksat that same night and yeah, see? Tripod. And the same night, I was able to set up good enough and get a good shot of a lot of trains. It's crazy that my tripod's almost 3 years old already. It feels like it's only been like a year or two. And the derailment happened on December 25th in Grafton. Held a lot of trains on the Kingston. Over probably almost 20 trains, CNs by the way, had to either hold in Dorval, Brockville, Kingston, or Kings, I guess, Marysville, Mohawk, Belleville. I think there was one sitting at Trenton too, I believe. Probably Brighton and Grafton, they're all 3 tracks were occupied at Grafton. Coburg was all jacked up to Oshawa, I think. And then, of course, the York sub was probably all backed up at every single pair of intermediates. So, on December 27th, when the line opened up, a lot of trains started rolling past Belleville shortly after 1 a.m. 1 a.m., the first eastbound. Not even 5 minutes later, another eastbound. Probably about 10 minutes later, another eastbound. So they were doing all the eastbounds first until about 5 a.m. when there was absolutely nothing for like an hour. And all of a sudden, you just see back-to-back westbounds. And then eventually, by the time I woke up, it was about half done. So I decided to head out trackside. And I heard that 322 had dual BC rails, so I decided to head on out and catch 322 that day. And as it turns out, I was lucky. 305 also had a BC rail, as you guys can see here. And actually, this was 305 from December 25th. So this was Christmas's 305. So if I win Trackstar on Christmas, that would have been my Christmas gift. BC Rail 4641. Sorry. And then I joined the Belleville Model Railroad Club a little while later. Caught 3069 again. Caught another cool 306. Started getting obsessed with Caterpillars and started making videos of them. Caught this 231 8757 in the CSX. Got this Lerm. And started making more videos at the Belleville Model Railroad Club. And started making more videos. And started making a lot more trail fanning videos. Caught 305 with the BNSF and 306 with 8952 East. As you guys could see, the titles on these videos are a lot more modern. This is only because a couple months ago I actually went back and edited a lot of these titles. Except for this one, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, for some odd reason, YouTube decided to be R-worded and decided to just make 2 videos. Because you could see right here. I don't remember which one was 1, but I'm pretty sure 53. So we got the video of 53 for 65, but we also got the video for 53 on 53. So we got 2 of the same videos, which I never really cared to delete, because, I mean, it's been 2 years now, nobody's really bothered with it, so. Here's Sevilla Test Train. 305 is 3015. And once again, I caught 3115 and apparently 8952 in the same week. I'm pretty sure this was a video. Yeah, I caught a Dash 8 in this video. That was actually my first and last Dash 8. 2038. Now, I wish I had a much better picture of 2038, or I guess 2036. 2036 was dead, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately. It would have been nice to see it powered, but obviously I unfortunately did not. Caught 8952 again. Got a CN trailing on actually, out of all CNs, they chose put trailing on 113. It was in Every Child Matters. Got a good cod assist on 148, or Z148, correction. It had a brand new AC, at the time, AC44, 3321, and it had a ace trailing second, 8101, I think. Let me check. 8102. This is when Train Fang 100 came along to Belleville already 2 years ago. Damn. After that, rail fanning kind of got boring. You know, I got the F unit, got 3008, and now you kind of get to that point where rail fanning gets a tad bit boring, so you start doing a lot more. You go, you know, astronomy, thunderstorms, even rail fanning, hoe scales, thunderstorms, vacations, and you start rail fanning for a little bit, and then do another, you know, something that isn't really rail fanning. Every little while you gotta switch up your channel content just for one video. I mean, I don't generally do that much now, but still. And we're getting pretty modern now where, so this is when I got my new phone. So this is the same phone I'm using today. The S23. Hello. Shh. And you can see I've had this phone since at least November 14th, 2023. So I've had it. It's gonna be 2 years old coming November. I was gonna say how many months, but I can't determine that right now. I don't like to do math on the weekends. 2268. This is the UP that was leading P276. At this point, we're just getting pretty modern, so I might as well go further up But yeah, everybody, that is all my old videos, reviewing most of them. Better hope everybody here has enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully in about 5 years, again in 2030, if I still have this channel and I'm still active and not busy inside a freaking cab of an AC44 C6M, I'll probably be sure to review all of these videos and be like, hey, this was so cringy. I mean, I will be honest, I do kind of cook though. Like some of these pictures, like, yeah. Anyways, better hope everybody has enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, or subscribing is optional, but if you want to, go ahead. I'm already at 1K, so I mean, it's optional. If you don't want to subscribe, don't. I'd suggest you like, though, because this should technically be a good video, right? Right, guys? No? Okay, it's just me. Okay, see ya. Peace.